Dead and Breakfast by Braincrack Games. What do we think? Check it out. Four-player game. Let's point that out to start with. And there we go. 4 doors. You start with that, and you effectively have to build a tile building of 5 by 5, and your rooms can either be vertical, so you'll build beside your door, and you're trying to match up these vines. Whoop, get it into the light there, like that. So, hey, you get points for matching windows to your lobby via the Vine network. So as you can see there, I've got 2 windows hooked up. The other 2 in this hand are not. So you need to find tiles that help you connect your windows in a 5 by 5 grid. On top of that, there's other stuff, and the guys will tell you about that. It took a couple of goes to get used to what we were doing, and Dave will explain how the 2 of us failed miserably initially to be hooking those vines up to our doors.
Speak for yourself.
but we did remedy that in some cases by getting visitors, because once you've gotten a set of 5 across for a floor, you can get a guest into your guest house, and those guests have different fears. It might be of spiders, it might be of dolls, might be of bats, but the artwork on those windows with the guest in them can provide those essential links with vines to the windows. I want to play this again because it was so cool! So cool! I'll let the others explain more.
Bearded Lady here, and what a great game. Really enjoyed this game. This is my kind of game. I'm like, yes, I like it. Got everything. Didn't win, but hey, still enjoyed it. Really like the way that you've got you're laying down pieces. You've got to try and work out how to make the best 5 by 5 grid work for you. Yeah, so I really like the way that even if you have a gap in your floors, you can sort it out by taking 2 one-piece tiles that have vines in it, a crossroad of vine, which is really helpful in being able to connect and get that connection back to your lobby for those extra bonus points of connecting your coloured flowers to the lobby. Also, there's a selected kind of like extra additional bonus lot of points at the end there as well, and that's kind of like chosen at random. Ours was to have as many connected windows back to the lobby. But what's really cool in that moment is that you can shaft the next player by stopping them getting a piece that they would really need, a floor piece with the windows in. You can be like, I'll get rid of that. Good times. It was annoying, the wooden ghost that would go round and prevent you from choosing any of the 6 windows or floors that were out there. That was irritating, but adds to the fun of the game. The component quality is really nice. Nice thickness to all of the tiles, and that wooden ghost is really nice. So yeah, we really enjoyed the game. I really enjoyed it. Didn't win, but enjoyed the game. And for me, a good game is based on whether you enjoy playing it despite winning or not. And all of us around the table tonight really enjoyed playing the game. Lots of little things to look out for, but nice and simple, and yeah, a good game. Big thumbs up.
Dave the Grey. So, Dead and Breakfast. Always helps to start off with a really good pun, so that's in its favour straight away. Really enjoyed this. It looks fairly simple. You're just laying your tiles down, trying to get the ivy to connect all the windows up. But there is quite a lot going on, and I made a mistake really early on where I just cut off half of my building with dead ends. So I always felt on the back foot from that point on, trying to make sure that every tile I got still connected up to the rest of the hotel. I still won, which I won one. I haven't won one for ages. Pete, I think, has got a deck of cards up his sleeve or something because he's been doing really well recently, I think. But I felt on the back foot, but it was a really nice little sort of puzzler of your own deck to try and make sure everything was connecting up while keeping an eye on everybody else. And you know, if we can stiff each other, we do try to give each other a hard time. And you can look at people and go, actually, if I take that one instead of that one, it's okay for me, but it really screws him over. Got to enjoy a bit of that. But now, a lot of things going on, a lot of different ways to score points as well. But no, really enjoyed it. It looks quite straightforward and sort of quite cartoony artwork, but there's quite a lot of game underneath it, so gets big thumbs up from me.
Hipster King here. We've been garden gaming again this evening and we've been playing Dead and Breakfast. Absolutely loved it. It was just a really simple to pick up tile laying game. You've got oblong tiles that go either vertically or horizontally, and you've got some little connecting square tiles. You've got to build your grid and you've got to score points. You score points by matching the flowers with your door and linking them to your door, and also then when you've completed a row, placing guests in your hotel that are scared of the things you've got in your hotel. So trying to place them really well is where you get your extra points from. And then you've got a little bit of kind of random replayability by having a choice of 8 bonus tiles that you pick one from, which gives you a whole load of different end game scoring options, which can make the real difference between winning and losing in this game. The other bit that I really enjoyed was the way that you picked from. So there was a market, if you like, of 6 of the window tiles that you could pick from, and on the market sat the ghost. What a lovely wooden meeple that is. And basically you are allowed to pick any of the tiles, the 3 tiles in front of the ghost from the 6. So you've got a choice of 3 from 6, and then you take that tile, place the ghost, and the ghost moves around and you constantly move. So you're picking the best tile for you, but at times you're also thinking about who's coming next, where am I going to put the ghost to try and prevent them getting that tile they need. So it's a real balancing act between stuffing up what your friends are trying to do, but also getting what you need and trying to get the best balance between that, and using the ghost to help you do that. I lost this one. It was pretty close. I think it was 6 or 7 points between, you know, top and bottom score. But as Andrew said, games that you love even when you lose them are great games. Big thumbs up for Dead and Breakfast. Is my jacket all right? Is it a different enough?
Tip it up on its end.
Even really?
I don't know actually. It might.
It'll be interesting to see, won't it? Tonight we have played Dead and Buried by Braincrack Games. They sent this out for us to have a look, and
Stop. It's called Dead and Breakfast.
what did I say? Dead and Buried. Oh my days. Dead and Buried. This Dead and Breakfast from Braincrack. Do you want to do your bit, Phil? Hipster King here. We've been playing. Oh, I didn't even
You
say
see
hello.
how annoying it is?
Dead and Breakfast. What did the Hipster King think? I don't know. What did you think?
What did you think, Hipster King?
Hipster King here. Dead and Breakfast. It was a game. We liked it.
I liked it a lot.
There's the meeple. That's Ghost.